Well,
I don't know.
what does everyone remember from last time?
Killing lots of guards.
Killing lots of guards, yeah.
Rena pulled a lever. That
She
was like time
did.
for our last same combat thing.
Yeah, and you might find out what that lever does.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
I fell asleep and then got woken up again.
Yeah, because those arrows are no joke. Okay. Trev, you know on the map on the right hand side where there's the kind of bar thing, is there any way to get rid of it for DMs?
The bar thing on the right side of the map. What do you mean?
Do you mean the toggle navigational panel?
Where it shows the levels and things like that.
Yeah, where it says death markers, time of day, etc.
Yes, there is a. Pardon me. There is a lock that you can do near the top.
So it's unlocked at the minute, so if I click unlocked, it'll... Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Trev.
No bother.
Great, brilliant. So we will start with, as you can see him on the combat tracker now, we'll start with what Taggo's going to do. So he is going to move there. And it's an action to unlock a door, isn't it?
To unlock a door.
Yeah.
It depends if you have the key.
Without the key. It's a
then yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So to pick a lock is an action.
Oh, well, let's see how little Taggo does. Please. So he got a 26.
Yeah. Nearly spilled me fucking tea.
So he unlocks the first door. He goes in and you hear in your head both Azalea and Eldracus that it seems the manacles are off. That might be what the lever did.
Unlock doors.
It doesn't unlock doors. No. He said that the manacles, so like all the chains that the prisoners had on them, seem to have come off. But he's unlocked this first door. So now it was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That would be 30. Move him to that because that makes more sense. Right. And he has 50 movement. Yeah. 35. 40. 50. I'll move back there. And he is going to use a key point to do flurry of blows and use his monk weapon to do. It's 2 hits, isn't it, with your flurry of blows?
You can only do flurry of blows if you take an attack action.
So he can't use flurry of blows then. Never mind. He will go back into his corner. He has unlocked the first door. Casa de Salotre, piloted by Trev. It's you.
It's me. Well, she's not concentrating on the darkness anymore because that's gone. So
She would have heard in her head from Taggo as well, that the cell that has been unlocked is her sister's.
Cool. That changes what she was going to do. Instead, then she is going to advance. So she is going to move. See what works. Yay! 5, 10, 15, 20.
She can still do what she was going to do because her sister can get out of there now because she's not chained anymore because that lever is got rid of the chains.
No, it's
level
not
1.
not necessarily what her action is going to be. She was going to stay back because she's not a command, but now she's moving forwards. So we're going to go 20 to there. And then we will attack when it catches up. There we go. We will then... I think we will use the circuit of blasting to do some scorching rays against that horrible warden who's been imprisoning his sisters. So,
Make your
so
attack.
3 rays. So there we go.
I love Scorching
1,
Ray.
2, 3. Hit once. Oh yeah, he's prone. I forgot about that.
Yep.
Okay, this is one of the damages. Okay, and I'm just going to stay there. That's going to be Lady Slotchy.
It's you. Can't do anything with her.
I have used that.
They haven't heard anything yet. Elandra. What can she do from there? 'Cause she can't see anything. Let's have a look. And her speed is still 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can she see anything? Ooh, no, she can't see anything with that line of sight. See, what can she do? So, Tharion's already got a bardic, doesn't he? And so does Farida.
Tharion does.
And Farida's still got her bardic, doesn't she?
Yes, she does.
Yeah, okay. I'm trying to think if there's any kind of boosting spells that she can do, because the other option is she'd have to dash. Actually, it might be a better idea for her to dash because no one can see her. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's already got a bardic. She will drop a bardic on Kogo. And that is her turn. Duke Aspen Moss, piloted by Farida, is it?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
more.
It's you!
Okay. Have a look. So, is it, if it's 30, is it 6 squares? Right,
Yes.
from before.
So it's 5 foot a square.
Yeah.
He's got 4 40, so he can basically move 8 then.
Yeah, that's right.
I can get him through the door.
So let's have a look. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's about 25 to Unseelie Guard 39 that you could get to.
Okay. I'll just put him straight up next to it.
Yep. There you go.
Okay. Just waiting for my system. It's just going a bit slow.
It's okay. Just remember, the more guards you kill, the less... the less things on the map.
So...
I mean, not kill, of course, knock out. If you choose
Can I try and hit him with a quarterstaff?
Go ahead. It is a martial weapon, or... So you can do 2 hits with the staff. Or you... Yeah. Does he have a third one? I can never remember. No, it would be 2.
I didn't do that right today.
No, you did your attack roll, but you didn't drop it on them, so... Let's have a look.
Moving everything around.
Its armor class is 15, so you can drop the attack on it. So he would have hit. Ooh, critical hit, nice. Drop your damage.
Dying. Yay.
Dead. So that one's another one bites the dust. Right. So that was 25, 30, 35. He can get to the next one as well. If he wants to do his second hit.
Is that right?
Yep.
Anything else that I could do that's fun?
Well, you can do that. You can add a key point to do a stunning strike if you wanted to, because he does have stunning strike.
Just one. Just one key point, yeah?
Yeah, you can do 1 key point to do a stunning strike. If you wanted to, after you do your next hit, if he's still up, you can expend a key point to do a flurry of blows to do 2 more hits.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. See if you
Is that a saving throw
so,
then?
see if you hit first. You need to hit on the attack first, and then if the attack hits, then you can drop the saving throw on him as well as the damage. $19, so you hit. So drop the saving throw on him and the damage. So if you go down to your...
I've just done that wrong.
You have, so next to where the stunning strike is,
Yeah.
you need to drop cast the save. So if you click the dice next to Stunning Strike, and then drop it on Unseelie Guard 40. There we go. He fails. So then you would drop the effect on him, which is the Stunning Strike. Yep. And drop your damage as well, which is your 1d6 plus 7 bludgeoning. Nice. So if he expends another key point, he can do a flurry of blows, which is 2 further hits. You don't need to do the straight save because it's not a save for flurry of blows. I don't know why it does that. It would just be 2 more hits. Isn't that right, Trev?
Yeah, 'cause it's giving me a save and then the effect next to it.
It's not a save
Yes,
for
that's
flurry
right.
of... Yeah, I don't know why it does a save for flurry of blows. It's just 2 more hits you get.
The save might be as if you use like something like Stunning Strike or something like that, and then the save is in there.
But for some reason it's under flurry of blows, so nope, that's an auto fail. He gets 1 more hit.
Same thing.
Don't do the strength save. It would just be your normal attack. So for your
What
next,
kind of monk is it?
it's just a normal monk. It's a I say normal monk.
Is it like the Way of the Open Hand or the what is?
He's Way of the Open Hand.
Right, the Way of the Open Hand. If you attack someone with your flurry of blows, you can knock them either prone or push them back on every hit with a flurry of blows. I'm sure that's what it is. That's what the save will be for.
Yeah, because she's already done the Stunning Strike.
No, not Stunning Strike. This is something different that only the Open Hand get.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
So but you do your attack roll first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so do your attack roll first, Vic.
Yeah, so you would do your attack roll first. If you hit, then you can choose to, I think it's knock them prone or push them back like 5 or 10 feet. And they'll obviously get a saving throw against that. And that'll be what that save is.
Next to it, flurry of blows. Next to it, I've got save and effect. Where's the other one?
Just do your normal hit. You know, your one at the top with the staff.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, because that's his martial weapon. Nice. So, drop your damage, and then if you want to make him go prone, you can do. So, drop damage. Okay. And then if you... what? You've done another hit instead? Yeah, you did 2
Sorry,
hits.
I'm just trying to get into the swing of things because I've forgotten.
That's okay, because both of them hit. So, you can drop your you can drop 2 lots of damage on them then. So drop your first damage, then your second damage, because it's 2 hits you get with flurry of blows. 1. Okay, he's dead.
Right, so I don't need no more. Right, okay.
Nope, you're done.
Right. Try to remember stuff from before.
That's okay. It's been a couple of weeks, so that is him all done. Let's go to next person in line. Lord Tharion Windgrace.
It's me.
It's you. Go ahead and do what you gotta do.
Okay, he will move 5, 10, 15, and then I have to zoom back out again. Okay, yep. 20, 25, 30, then dash 5, come on. 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 to round that corner where there's an Unseelie Guard 33.
In the bath. So you see this guard. in a bath.
And he must have spotted me come
Yeah.
through, clearly.
His reaction is he jumps up and then hides behind the bath.
Well, it's one thing to be caught with your pants down, but this is something else entirely. No bonus action that I can really do right now. I think that's actually just done. With that said, could I have stepped to this square just to clear the doorway? Because I can move. I would have been able to move diagonally. It's just the map's a bit funny with it. That's all. That's me.
That's fine. Okay, that's Tharion.
Yep, I literally do a full sprint into a room, come to a dead stop, insult a person, and step to one side.
Actually, is she in any of those? Nope. Then we got to... Okay. There we go. Trev, I believe you pilot Lord Cedar. It's you. Trev? You're on mute.
I'm muted! Ha ha! Right, okay.
Hi, Trev!
Okay. I have 5, 10, 15. Come on! Oh, there we go.
Just remember removing them off the map. What that does. It'll make it less buggy.
20 to there. I did have something planned for him to do before. But there we go. How I catch up, keep up. There we go.
He can see through the door to the other Lady Saloche.
Okay. Right.
But she's already going to be moving on her turn.
Right. Well, not a great position. So I think he's just going to attack with his whip here. Let me double check something about that. Right, okay. Oh, excuse me. Actually, he's not. He's not.
He's not?
I'm going to see if you... No, he's not going to do that. He's going to... Right, as a bonus action, he is going to cast Shillelagh on his quarterstaff, because that then changes the damage to a D8 and not a D6.
Druids.
And druids are awesome, right? And then he is going to make an attack with the quarterstaff against the warden, just like that.
And he hits just like that.
Yeah. And bonk, right on the end of the nose.
Ooh, 8. Nice. And that's his action and bonus action?
Yes, and that'll be him. Nice, lovely, big and targety.
And then we've got the big guy, King Kogo, Vicky.
Yes.
Yes, the big guy.
Okay. Hold on a second. Everything seems to have frozen.
So he would have heard a shriek from the next room.
A shriek.
A shriek from the next room. And then Tharion's witty line of, Tharion, would you like to repeat your witty line?
I've heard about being caught with your pants down, but this is something else entirely.
Where's the doorway on this one?
It is... Can you see where Tharion is?
Yeah.
Just above that.
Oh, he's got 30 movement, so...
So,
I think he should have 40 because he's a barbarian.
It says speed 30.
yeah, it's a speed 30. I thought it should be 40 as well.
Yeah, it's definitely 40. It's definitely 40.
Okay.
So basically I can put him next to Tharion.
Well, you can move much farther ahead of Tharion.
So,
It's not letting me upgrade his movement either, Jim.
The character sheet will be locked.
Yeah, but even if I unlock it.
Hold on control over it and mouse wheel up.
right.
There you go.
So,
So he now has 40. You can see. You should be able to see it on his character sheet.
yeah.
So
So
that would
I can
be-
basically move him to about there.
So
That's
that
about right, isn't it?
was- So he was. Where was he? Was he in front? He was in front of Jimmy, wasn't he? 5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It would get him. Just in front of the bath, I think.
If he's got the speed, he's definitely got the strength to run up to the bath, pick it up, and clobber the guy with his own bath.
That is true. He could.
That's something that I can do. That sounds like fun.
I will. Right, give me with Kogo. Should I even bother doing this with Kogo? His strength is 25. Yeah, he can do it.
Oh god, he could pick up a horse and hit someone with a horse.
I know. He's great.
Or he's gonna pick this up and look at the other guy.
Yeah. Use it as a. There isn't anything.
Right, can I make a suggestion?
You can make a suggestion, Trev.
Right, okay. From a DM's perspective, right, there's a whole big bunch of rules regarding improvised weapons, which is
Yeah.
what this would be, right? It's really boring and underwhelming, right? So, what I would suggest, because I've done this in the past, right, just do the weapon attack, do the
Yeah.
weapon damage, and then flavor it as you just hit the bath. You pick up the bath and hit him with the bath. It is so much more fun. It is so much more satisfying, and people are much more likely to do outlandish things like that in the future.
I was going to suggest her doing it as if it was the +3 Warhammer that he's got. So do it and go up to it and do an attack roll as if it was the +3 Warhammer hitting this dude.
Okay, but where's the guy? 'Cause I can't see him.
He is hidden behind the bath. So Kogo
Okay.
can get to there, pick up the bath and hit him. He is literally behind the bath. Can you see him now?
No.
Huh. Jim could see him, couldn't you, Jim?
I still can.
I can't see anything at all.
Double click
It's
on.
because
it's
of
Tharion.
it's because of the line of sight of the tokens.
Okay. Can you see him?
It only makes the token visible when a certain amount of it is visible to your line of sight. So there'll be enough for Tharion, but not for.
I don't
The
think
other.
so, based on the situation here. Maybe does Kogo not have dark vision?
Can you see now, Vicky?
No.
Double click.
Does it look like just pure blackness to you, this room, or can you see features in the room?
I can see the bath and I can see you. That's it.
You
It's
should be
all
able
black.
to
Okay.
see it if you can see the bath. Double click on Kogo for me.
Uh,
Try double clicking on his token and see if that works.
Pick up the enemy token and move it 1 square.
I'll put
It may
him.
just need a refresh.
Right, I'll put him back.
And
Can
then
you
just
see
move
him
him
now?
back.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Can't see a thing.
Hmm. Do your attack roll. Just drop it on the left-hand side, and then I'll drop
Plus
the
3
damage.
Warhammer. Yeah.
Yeah, the +3 Warhammer. Do your roll. And I believe because he's a barbarian level 20, he will get 2 hits. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
If the bath survives the first hit, if you want to play it like really like that.
Right, I'm gonna.
Because if it's a porcelain bath, it would just shatter over his head. Given enough damage, it would be great. Oh, there we go.
Could you imagine the damage of the porcelain? Never mind the porcelain bath, all that water, that weight, the shards afterwards if you manage to survive. Oof.
So,
Nasty.
Coco's just killed a man in a bath.
With a bat.
Yep.
Yeah.
A man with a bath.
I enjoyed that.
While going, ah!
Well, if you're going to kill someone, that's one way to pull the plug. Ba-boom, tss.
Wasn't going to survive that, was he?
No.
Oh.
Kogo in a rage.
There we go.
Well done, Jen. Well
I
done.
forgot that was there.
Kogo in a rage, wanting to see his kids, runs past Tharion, picks up the bath, and just goes, ah! And hits this guy, this naked man with a bath that still has bathwater in. The bathwater goes all over Kogo, and he's still angry. It's steaming off him as he's with his anger.
Tharion just raises an eyebrow and goes, "This is why I prefer showers."
Kogo goes, "It's why I prefer waterfalls." And then we
think that was fun.
move to Asta. Jordie, it's you.
I'm here. It's me and Asta. I don't know. Right, sorry.
It's okay.
Yes, we are ready to fight. Slash, not fight, because we are miles away from everyone else.
Does he have anything can hit from there? Let's have a look.
No, I can't. He just has a dagger and then a flying car.
And a halberd. Let's see.
Very, very close range stuff there.
Yeah, so and he's got 30 movement, so he could get to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He could get behind Lord Cedar and fling a dagger. Because if you have a look, the second dagger down, that's throwing instead of jabbing.
Yeah.
So he can throw a dagger at the Unseelie Prison Warden or the guard
1,
7.
2, 3.
So he can get just behind Lord Cedar.
1 second.
Yeah.
I've done 3 steps. There we go. 4, 5, and then 6 there.
I will say one thing though. People will need to kind of move out of the way at some point so that the cells can be got to. Sorry, I meant. Yeah. Because because Arena and Taggo are very good at opening doors. Oh, so is Jara actually, because she's a rogue, isn't she?
Mm.
And Paradita.
So what I'm here is said, so he's not behind somebody
Yeah.
and throwing it. Also, it's a little bit closer.
Actually, did he have enough movement to do that? Where was he? He was.
So let's say he was here. So he was
behind.
there.
Was he behind Eldracus? So he's there.
Yeah.
5, 10,
So 1,
15, 20,
2,
25, 30. Yeah, 30.
Sorry, what's there?
Yeah, so there should be fine.
Or there. So,
Well,
in line with.
we'll say the movement that Darnan didn't take would have moved him there.
Okay.
Unless you want to be a bit further away so that you can throw the dagger, or you can just hit him with whatever you've got.
We could that, and we could just. Yeah, we could.
Actually, you've got your halberd. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think it just slash. It's just the sword was the first.
So he, being a druid 14, I think he's only got one hit. However, he also can do Shillelagh as a bonus action and then hit if you're wanting to.
Hey, I want Shillelagh again.
So Shillelagh is just some. If you click where it says use
I
power,
found it.
yeah, and if you click where it says use power and just drop it on Asta.
Use power.
Yep.
And then use my halberd.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. I believe you'll only have one hit, but there you go. Hit. Do your damage.
Eight.
There you go. And yep. And that is Asta's go.
I'm sure you wasn't just it's fine.
Next we go to Prince Power. Jim, I believe you've got him. I will say.
I do. Yeah, you will say.
He could probably get past Landra.
I was going to ask, because it's not actually on his sheet, what type of druid is he? Because he is the sufficient druid level for a circle. I just don't know if it's of
the land.
Of the land.
Yeah, he's
okay.
Of the land.
Okay, let's have a think then.
Yeah, it should tell you on.
I think he's just going to take a dash. I think he can see all the way up to Jimmy. And I think that comes to, that's 90 feet, so he will simply end up there. So I'll just click and drag him and then hope the map can keep up with it. There it goes, lovely. Yep, so he's 60 feet there, that's him with the dash, that is Prince 4.
You can move him slightly away from the door if you want as well. I will have him slightly away from the door. That is Poa. Next, Princess Arena Tidal.
Present. 2 seconds.
So let's have a look. Because the goal is to get these prisoners out, isn't it? If she can get to the one nearest to Rev, the one at the top, she could probably unlock it, 'cause you have given her those really good gloves.
I have. But I'm also not ready to see him yet. I'm not seeing him attention, so 1, 2, 3.
If you leave his targeted area, he may get a attack of opportunity on her.
This one here, or is
On Arena.
Yes, is that okay where he is now? Which is now?
Where she is now is fine, but if she moves away from him or away from the Unseelie Guard, they will hit her. She hasn't taken any damage yet, and she does have quite good stats.
Yeah.
So it's up to you if you want to move her closer and to start working on, if you want her to start working on the doors, or if you want her to do something else.
But if I move to work on the door, will she not be at risk of getting hurt then?
So if you work on the doors, or if you stay where you are, you're fine. But if you move to work on the upper door, because the downer door is open.
Yeah.
If you move to work on the upper door, both the warden and the guard will get opportunity hits on her. Good thing she can heal.
Well, at the moment, the Unseelie Warden's quite damaged, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
The other guys move off. So is it worth doing something first?
It's up to you. You can confer with Trev if you want to.
No, I'm just going to double check something. I'm 2 seconds.
Okay. Trev, you can give your advice to her if you want to.
What exactly are you wanting to do here?
Right, I'm literally just reading about sneak attack. It should be 30 seconds just to read it, because I'm slow at reading.
That's only if you're attacking. It won't apply to if you're unlocking doors.
Yeah.
So I said she's got a choice because Arena is very good at unlocking things. She can go straight for unlocking the top jail cell. If she does, she will get there'll be 2 opportunity attacks against her, one from the warden and one from the guards. She hasn't been hit yet, and she's got very good health.
Right. My advice to you in this particular moment, right, is that the warden is prone, so he's lying on the ground, right, which means that you will do a melee attack with a weapon on him at advantage, so you've got a better chance of getting a crit. Right now, despite the fact that he's surrounded by people and he is lying on the ground, that all of that qualifies you to do sneak attack damage, which, if you do happen to get a crit, would be absolutely freaking devastating. Right? On the other hand, right, if you do move away, because the warden is lying on the ground, his attack against you will be at disadvantage, so it's unlikely that he's going to hit you. Right? Now, the cell door, I take it it's the one that's above Unseelie Guard 7 to the left?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, okay. You can get there, and that Unseelie Guard won't get an opportunity attack, because it's when you leave the threat range.
Okay.
Because you would still be in it.
You would still be in it, so you'd actually be fine against
I'm
it. It's just the warden.
I'm assuming the threat range is the squares around him and like the 9 squares around him, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So
the choice is up to you, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Odds on, right, because you'll be a reasonably high thief level, that you'll get quite a good bit of sneak attack damage, and you've got a good chance of killing the warden straight out.
She's higher bad than she is rogue.
Right, okay. Scratch that, then you've got a good chance of really, really hurting the warden, right, which would let other people around it sort of finish him off. Right. But he's also surrounded by lots of people, so it's unlikely that he's going to last long anyway. So ultimately, it's whatever. Yeah, it's whatever that you think Princess Tidal's objective will be. Is it to hurt the people that have the people imprisoned, or to free the people that are imprisoned?
Well, she has the gloves obviously ready to help unlock some doors, so assume that one then.
Yeah.
So we're going to go
So-
1.
She'll be thinking of her sister as well that's in there.
Well, did you know who's in that one yet or not? Do you know, like...
No, she doesn't know who's in each of them, but she'll probably be thinking of like the people who are trapped, because Farida's been trapped in one before, and also one of her sisters is in there. So, give me a sleight of hand check, please.
2 seconds, that will be...
It's very easy for this level.
Yep. 16, there you are.
So 16 plus, I believe it's plus 15 for her, so I think it's
Yeah,
over 30. Yeah, you open the door. There we go. You unlock the door, it opens, and you can see that Lord Ash is not manacled. As a bonus action, she can give someone a bardic if you choose to.
What would the bardics do again?
If you're a bard as well, have a look at your spells and see if you have a spell called Healing Word, because that takes a bonus action and you can heal someone that has been taking damage. Now, I would imagine that the people inside the cells are not exactly going to be rosy, so you can top them up a little bit.
She hasn't got Healing Word. She has got Cure Mass Wounds.
And she's got
That's
she's got normal
real overkill at the minute.
She's got normal cure wounds as well. She doesn't have Healing Word.
Yeah, right, okay.
That's fine. We're good for that, no one's injured yet.
Give me a perception check.
As far as we can help from here, perception.
Yep, it is under skills.
Yeah, fine.
I'm gonna say she needs a 10 or higher.
18, 20.
You can see that they're not looking too good. It's as if this guy has been like partially drained. It might be due to the manacles, so he is a bit hurt. I'll say with a 20 as well, as you passed, she would have seen the other lady Saloche, very much the same. Whatever these chains are that are on the prisoners, it seems to keep them in kind of a weakened state, so that they can't move around or fight back really until the manacles are removed. So Trev is right. Is cool. What I'm saying.
Yeah. So my cure wounds anyway says it's not bonus action, so
yeah.
So I'll do that next time. That's fine.
That's okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So that was that one. So now we go to who is next?
Farida-Fay.
Is there someone? Nope. It goes straight to Farida. Hi, Farida. It's you.
Hello.
Hi. How you doing?
Good. Okay, so let's see. She does have 30 movement, doesn't she?
She, I believe, does. I will double check for you. She has 30 movement. Let's have a look. Where can she get to? You could take a dash and do 60 movement, but that would be your action as well.
Okay.
Which is probably...
Well, I can't hit anything, can I? Because there's nothing anywhere near me, so...
No, so I think the best thing for her would be to dash. And probably the others in that room as well.
Well, 60 movement's going to be a lot, so...
It would...
That's 10 squares. 10 squares? Oh,
so 30 is 6, so it'd be 12.
Well... So can I put her basically where Aspen is?
Let's have a look. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. You could get it diagonal from the bed to the left with the blood smear on at the bottom. So you could get her to You could get her to there. I think that's
Okay.
right. Let me just work out. 35. Yeah, that's your 60 movement. You can
Well, that's it then.
you can bonus action bardic, but make sure to keep an eye on your bardics. Or you can just leave it for now because people might need them later.
We'll keep them. I think we need those, don't we? For
Okay.
later. So. Yeah.
Then we move through the initiative to Jara Zorby, the goblin. Hi, Trev.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to move 5, 10 there.
Are you going to get her to do some sweet damage with sneak attack?
Yeah, will be. On Unseelie Gardemus.
Go ahead.
Ooh, that was close. Nearly missed.
Nearly, but you hit.
Mm-hmm. Come on. There we go. And
Ooh.
I absolutely rolled the wrong
Ooh,
damage.
you do. He mows him down. Ouch. Would you like to say how she does this?
Just coming round the door, seeing that elf. Because she's short, right? She'll just go, "Oh, I can see roll between the legs," and she'll just take the crossbow, whip it up quick, fire the bolt, and in between the melee of combat between Lord Cedar, the Unseelie Warden, right, and Bellerose there, right, it'll just go whipping through some legs and hit this unfortunate drow god right in the groin, severing his femoral artery, and he just bleeds out, grasping his groin as he goes down onto his knees and just stays there.
Nasty.
How's that?
That's great. He is no more. Now, does she get a second hit?
No,
No, she
please
doesn't.
don't.
Please don't. So that is her.
And she's going to move back, sorry.
That's okay.
Out the way.
Next, we have Princess Paradita, which is also yours, I believe, Trev.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, and she is a bard.
5. I've been looking at her body stuff. It's just actually kind of limited in this situation. This isn't her normal sort of place to be. So that also is going to be. See, I haven't even got any cantrips that would. Oh, excuse me. That would do the job. So it's going to have to be a crossbow bolt on the prison warden at disadvantage because it is still at range. Come on.
You said it's not her normal place to be. That's like it's none of our normal place to be. We don't all go sit and walk, live in like jails all weekend.
Nope.
Yeah. So that hit. Yeah.
Yep.
That. No, it didn't. It didn't do it at disadvantage. Right. So.
Should have hurt because it's.
That's all right. Yeah. It didn't do it at disadvantage. That's fine. There we go.
No,
hit anyway. Still.
It did. 29 and a 25 hit. Oh, why are you doing it at disadvantage?
Because he's prone. He's on the ground.
So shouldn't you be doing it at advantage, not disadvantage?
No.
Okay.
Advantage when you are using a melee attack because they're right at your feet. But someone lying down further away is a smaller target, so they're harder to hit.
Okay.
And there is a bit of damage. There we go. And she's going to continue to this corner.
Okay.
That's her.
That is her. Next is Lord Jimista. Thank you very much.
Come on, Jimmy.
Jimmy will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Come on. I'm not even using the mouse. Okay, yep. 30 to there. And we'll dash another 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to... I thought there was a door there, but I was mistaken, it would seem. Is there no door in this place?
There is a door.
I can't see it. I see at the bottom.
Right, for some reason, where the door is not showing up on the map. If you can believe. So would he have gone through the door, which would...
He's just out of movement, I think. So I think he's just next to the door.
Okay. So...
But he's got enough to clear the room, so if we put Jimmy in front of where the door is, we know where the door is for everyone else, I guess.
Yeah, that's the door.
Oh, there it is. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I guess he'll do the same thing Tharion did. He'll step to the side and open said door.
There you go.
So we have sight through,
And you could...
where we can see people sitting down for dinner.
How many guards is there, Jimmy?
My God, there's 7 of them.
Try again.
My God, there's 7 of them. There's 3 on one table and 4 on the other. Hey, you can hold up your hands showing 8, but there's 7 there for me.
Why can't you see this one? Can you not see guard 32?
I bet it's not visible on the comment.
31, 29, 34.
Yeah, for some reason he's not visible. Give me a second. Jimmy, how many guards is there?
8 now.
I'm sorry.
So there is 8.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Marvellous. And yes. He will then, after doing that, sort of step to the side after the door's been opened, just clearing the path so other people can come through. That's Jimmy.
Good old Jimmy. Going, my God. So he didn't say his classic line then, Jim?
I don't know, what's his classic line?
The one that you came up with. My God, this is where Jimmy dies.
Oh Lord, this is how Jimmy dies!
Thank you, I needed that laugh. Right, next is Prince Darnum. Jordie, are you ready?
Not here.
Are you ready for it?
Oh no, moves on.
So he's a fighter level 12, which means
Yeah.
he gets 2 hits, I believe, gentlemen. Is that right?
What class?
Fighter level 12.
Yes, I believe.
3. 3. He gets his 3rd attack at 11.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yes,
There you
3
go.
attacks.
He has 3 attacks. Go ahead, Vicky. I mean, sorry. Go ahead, Jordie.
Right. So, he's down there. Last guy that's outgone. Feel bad the guy who's like surrounded by all of us who killing him.
Don't be. He's the warden. He kept people in there.
Huh.
Plus, this is Darnum. He likes to fight.
Right. Go with a battle axe.
Make your attacks.
Oh no. There's one that do 2 on.
Dead.
He's out right there.
However, you can see at the other end that there is more guards coming.
You can see Jason's dying.
Yep, so I'm getting rid of that one, so don't worry about him being there anymore. So he is dying, don't worry. But you can see he would see at the other end, because he hasn't used any movement. He has 30 movement, and there is how many? There's 5 at the other end.
And I did move him 3.
We did move him 3. So you've got another. How much movement does he have?
So in the main,
He's 30, so he's got another. He's got another 3 movement. You've moved him 3, yeah.
So I can move him 1.
Opposite arena, wouldn't it?
3.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder what attack me. I think they're all too far away, aren't they?
Yep, they're all too far away for him.
So sorted.
I will leave that body there just in case any of your characters decide that they want to investigate the warden.
I'm too far away now.
He probably wouldn't think about that because he's probably just into fighting. But if any of your other characters wanted to do that, there is that option. Nope. Nope.
No. Sorry, didn't mean to. There you go.
And next is Vicky. You've got Prince Lock.
Yay!
Yay! Go and move your betrothed.
So he's also 30.
Is he going to take a dash action so he moves 12 squares? That might be... Because I think everyone heard Jimmy say, "Oh gosh, there's 8 of them!" Because Jimmy's as subtle as a brick.
Definitely would have heard that.
Yes, and of course Jimmy said his classic line about thinking he's going to die because there's 8 guys in there.
Oh. He was about the way.
That is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Put him right next to Farida, can't I?
30, 35. Actually, diagonally 1 in front, so you could move him to.
I forget that you can move back.
So he would get to that.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
No, it's happened again. Right.
There.
Trev.
Mm-hmm.
It's, what is it? It's hold him and then, nope.
Spun round.
Vicky's spun him right round.
Right
Oh,
round.
the token.
Yep.
Right, okay.
He's getting dizzy.
Remind me how to do this again.
Hold down shift and then the mouse wheel when it's over the token.
Vicky, I'll let you do it because last time we both did it at the same time.
So shift and what was it, sorry?
The mouse wheel.
Oh. Oh, that was too fast.
Yep.
It's upside down now.
Almost. There
There.
we go. Perfect. Right, so he's taken his dash action. So that is him. Next we have Alto. Who had Alto? Jim, you had Alto, I think.
Yes, she's still fully invisible. So I think it's just going to be 2 dash actions for a total of 90.
Do the 90. Unless, do you think that she would get so far and start? Actually, could she?
I'll take it 30 at a time and see if there's anything changes. So it's
Okay.
going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Come on. There's another 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Can't you see any of the guards from there? Can't you see any of the guards from there?
She actually can. She does have a hand crossbow, which has got a range of 30. So
10.
I don't know if they're in range or if it's disadvantage, which means, yep, totally out of range for that. So it's going to be another dash to get into the room.
20, 25. She could do it at disadvantage.
I know, but that means no sneak, so there's no point.
They are going to
So-
start coming for her, though.
She's invisible. She's
Oh, yeah,
totally
she is,
invisible.
isn't she? Never mind.
Yep, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Come on.
I
And
felt
30 to there.
I felt a ghost go by me.
I don't think she'd say anything to that. So yeah, she's sort of just set up so that none of the guards are going to run into her. So she might even be able to sneak past them and start doing some shenanigans. That's Alto.
Okay. Alright, so that is Alta. So who is next? Nope. Funnily enough, Jim, it's Duke Arad next.
Okay, so Barb's 6, so he's got a fast movement at the very least, so that would be 40. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Come on, 20 diagonally. Come on, let me move. Yep, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Come on, you bugger. Move. Right, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That is that. Let's have a quick look, just double check stuff. But I don't think there is any bonus actions that achieve anything at this time, so that is the Duke.
Right. So next. We have our first prisoners go.
Ooh.
5. 10. She gets to there. Can she do anything from where she is?
I love how everyone's just kind of abandoned Serena. She's just there by herself.
She'll move.
That's just because of how initiative works.
So she's moved
That
10.
and your smell.
she is going to, because she has only a few of her spell slots, and she is now able to use some of them. She's going to do a cure wounds on herself. 5! First level. Anything she can do it. Bonus. She's not in range to do anything there. I think she'll hang back for now, because she can see her sister approaching. She's moved 10 movements. Yeah. That will be Lady Fearon Slaughter. Then we move to who is next? Princess Azalea, it is you.
And let's see where I am over here. Next, consider behind Taggo. And looks on 30 again. That's what Taggo. What's that? Right, so then
so she has a range of 80. However, if something's out of 80 range that she's wanting to hit, and she would do any of the hits outside of the 80 at disadvantage.
Yeah. 80, so 2 going hitting there.
Let's have a look. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
From bottom 9 squares.
It is out of 80, so it would be at disadvantage unless you can get closer. If she dares to, because they would be coming, and they will be using it. She remembers what their arrows are like.
Yeah, they're going to move a bit faster later on. That's a reaction. You take this too far away. Okay. Could do a fireball that's got 150 feet from a bracelet.
So fireball spell. I don't think you've got it on there, do you?
I do. It's by the bracelet. It's spell level 3.
So you're just gonna throw one of the balls. Because you've got 8 balls, so once you throw one of them, you will lose one. It's 150 range is 150 feet.
Yeah.
So is it? It's 20-foot radius.
Oh yeah, no, too far away. So
give me an insight check or an intelligence check. Just an intelligence check on the first page.
Yeah. 5 on. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Okay, you're not sure if it would be a good idea. Just, I want you to read the spell carefully before making a decision for this one. Because it does say it's a 20 feet radius.
Yeah, I know. I read the feet, but I didn't see the radius earlier. It's fine. I will leave that one for later. then possibly 10 foot. For now, I think she's done. Because she's not going to want to go too far forward beyond people who can defend her too much.
She could cast greater invisibility on someone so that they could unlock doors without being seen. Taggo, because you do have greater invisibility.
Oh, yeah.
Taggo's already got that on him. That's why no one can see him.
Yeah, it's a good arena. So if I pass that on to someone else.
So you just drop the drop the effect on her.
Done that. I'm going to take my spell slot for 4.
Yep.
There you go. So, yeah, so now she's invisible.
So now no one can see Arena while her and Taggo are going to go assault by self.
Yeah, that's cool. Does it have a timer on that though? How long does that last for? 1 minute.
1 minute. So 1 minute is 6 rounds, I believe.
Okay.
Is that
right?
No, 10 rounds.
10 rounds,
10 rounds.
sorry.
Okay, she can get like 60 feet before.
So she can do quite.
Cool.
She can get quite a few with that. Taggo's is different though. Taggo's lasts a little bit longer than that.
Fine. I'll start on that one then. So next character then, please.
Yep.
What? Small. Wait.
Why has that one not been? 1 second. There's a character who's missing off here because for some reason he's no longer showing on the combat tracker. How strange. Wait, unseelie guard. Duke's Gob. Huh. Ah, right, I was supposed to have already moved him. I will take his turn now. It was actually supposed to be before Azalea. I just accidentally missed him. He will... 5, 10. This is Lord Ash, by the way.
Because he's down into the loop, yeah.
10. What can he do? He's got pretty decent sleight of hand. 10. Hmm. $15, $20, $25. Is it 30 he's got? It is. Isn't it? 5.
You can get into that door.
15, 20, 25, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So...
Obviously, if his go being before mine, would we have not put the invisibility on him instead being closer to the guards?
Actually, it would probably be easier for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and him unlocking that one. So he's going to have a go. He's got a +8 to sleight of hand. He needs to get past A15. So he's going to try this cell. He would have tried the other, but it was a bit too far away. Easily gets it. So another cell is opened. And he will move 5 back. The last 5. Movement. Then it goes to Lady Tharion, Vicky.
Hello.
Hello. Jordie, I'll say on this occasion that guy's was after yours, but normally he'll be before you.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just wondering whether or not I should... If he'd been there when we cast invisibility, would you not have cast him if he had been closer to the guards?
You think that
Take it off.
You
I mean, I can say that against Arena because I know it more.
You know
Fine.
Arena more. You know that Arena can be sneaky. You don't know this guy. You've never met him before.
Oh.
You know that he's
So
on the
then-
list of prisoners that Tharion gave you, but you don't know what he does.
Cool. Fine.
Right, Vicky. I'm guessing the runner's dashing.
Yes, well, she has to, really.
Yeah.
Right,
5,
so it's
10,
12, isn't it?
15. Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50 to power. 55, 60. 60 can get a diagonal from where Elandra is. So 60 can
In
get
between
her.
the two of them.
Yeah, but she can't see Elandra because Elandra's invisible. But there you go. That's
Well,
where it can get her too. If you want her there. Yeah. That
Was
good?
that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, cool.
Right, that's hers.
There's not much else we can do.
Nope. And now it's the bad guy's turns.
No.
What is the range? There you go, 120. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, it would be within 120. They do not have multi-attack, I believe. Nope. So this attack will be at disadvantage. Nat 1! Next card. Doesn't hear anything. There we go. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Not within 30 feet. Disadvantage. This time they'll go. This one will go after the weaker of the two. Miss. Next one. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. be the square one, right? That would be the square. Okay. Miss. Five, 45, 50, 55, 60. He'll have taken the dash. Right. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. He'll get to there. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, to there. Fifteen, 20, 30, 35, 45. So that's happened there. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. See? Nope, miss. That one doesn't do anything. Five, 10. Is Jimmy still peering through?
I believe he stepped to the side, but yeah, I'm just looking from where Jimmy's at right now. He actually isn't in the doorway.
Okay, so he's not peering around.
No, I believe
Okay.
he feels like he's going to die, so he's ducked around the corner.
15, 20, 25, 30. Five, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Because Jimmy's very loud. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. one in there for now. Dean. Okay. Jimmy can see one guard. Can't he? Did he close back the door? Should be able to, Jim. Ah, right. I'm looking at the wrong place for the door, that's why. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's there. 30. 40. Right, now this one. 10, 15, 20. Him about. Disadvantage. He's gonna attack. The big guy. And miss. All of these shots are not doing very well, are they, by these guards? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Ha, you were actually in range for normal, I think. Are you within 30? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Just out of range, so it'll still be a disadvantage. Miss! Next, Lord Eldracus, it's finally you.
Hey!
You do
Okay.
get a turn.
That's
You do
all
see
good.
you do see the body of the unseelie prison warden, and well, you do know about the body because you probably heard him fall.
Right, so I'm going to move to here. 10 foot. And we are supposed to be looking for lists and names and things like that that are
Yes.
kicking around here. So I will
Yes,
have a
you
look
are.
at this desk.
I forgot about that for the desk. But I do have it written down. So yes, if you would give me an investigation roll. What's that? Is that a 17? That's a 30. -4.
Oh, I've done it on the wrong one. Sorry, I've done it on the wrong sheet.
I was thinking that doesn't sound right for Eldracus. That you're minus.
Exactly the same.
I'll say that you haven't give you advantage, so roll again. There we go. That's what we want to see. So, so it's over 20. You get the scrolls. So I am just about to give you what you find. Sorry, Jim, I didn't notice that you messaged me.
Oh, not to worry.
Under there. It's not that one. Would he have stopped to read them already?
Well, he would have to at least glance over them to see if it is actually the stuff that he's supposed to get.
It is definitely the stuff that he's supposed to get.
Right, then I will just grab them, because in the midst of combat during a prison raid, they're not the place to be sitting down and having a good old read.
Oh, it's not. On a 25, you got all 4 documents. It will be up to you if you share them with the class later on.
Okay.
That will be your object interaction.
Then I will... that's my object interaction, not an action.
I will say I am being nice because I know what's in this prison. That can be your object interaction. If you do another thing like that, for example, on the warden where you check him, that would be your action as well.
Then yes, I will go and do that. I will move another 20 feet and I will go and do that.
Okay. Please give me an investigation. This one will just be standard. Okay. You get the skeleton key for level 1.
Cool.
So, although you can't see him, I'll say, you hear a voice say, "Do you want me to take that?"
I take it I would know this as Taggo.
He's been speaking in your head. You know it's Taggo because he's part of the telepathic bond.
after getting hold of it, I'll just put it in between two fingers and then just hold it up behind us.
Okay.
Like sort of like for anybody to take, because I've got no idea where he is. I'll just do that.
He's gonna use his reaction to take it from you.
Right. Okay.
You go. So I will still leave the body in case anyone else wants to see if there's anything else on him. But I'm gonna say on the 21, you get the skeleton key for level 1.
Okay. I haven't got a bonus action to use, so what I will do, because I don't like being exposed like this, I will move 5-10 foot back out to here, out the way, and that'll be Eldracus.
Yes, you were just near your Farinoll Salocha, so you've seen the other one of the other Salochas.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's more battle hardened than her sister.
You can tell.
You
They
can-
have that
yeah.
different look.
Yeah. When she finds out who you are, there's going to be questions.
Maybe.
Right? Next. Jordie. You've got Rev. Jordie?
He's
You're-
muted.
Yeah. Jordie, you're muted.
Sorry, I did put my
There you go.
waiting desk thing on like Azalea. Dunno. Hello, we're back with Lord Beacons.
So,
Yeah.
Prince
Yeah.
Rev, the other of the brothers.
So we've got
The closest.
Can I do an investigation on the warden?
Yep, I'm gonna say to get anything else from him, you would need a very high roll.
Okay, okay. I mean, just for investigation. That's not very hell.
No.
Not very well. You know what? You just like tried before I walked off. It's worth it. Okay, okay, do. Let's go for a walk.
Let's go for
Oh. So
20,
30, but I think he's got more steps, hasn't he? How many steps has he got?
Right. Barbarian 12, should he have 40?
Yeah, as long as he's not wearing armor.
I don't think he is, actually. Let's have a look.
Most barbarians don't. They get a really good armor class because they get that dex and that con bonus to that armor class.
He's wearing leather armor.
Then no, he won't. It'll only be 30.
Yeah.
But what's the dex? What's your dex?
My dexterity on abilities is 12 plus 1.
All right. What's your con?
16 plus 3.
All right, 3 plus the 1 is 4. Leather armor gives you what? 11.
On mine, it says
so-
WT 10.
No, that's the weight. So leather
sorry.
armor will give you an armor class, a base armor class of 10 plus 1 of your dex, which should be 12. So what's your armor class at the minute?
His armor class is 18.
Yeah,
What leather armor are you wearing?
Plus 3.
Yeah, plus 3.
Are you using a shield?
He isn't using
I
a
don't
shield.
think so. No.
Right. Okay. I don't know how it's that high, unless it's like super enchanted or something like that.
I was gonna say it's fine.
Just
So,
stick with the 18, it's fine. But because you're wearing armor,
yeah,
you don't get the increased movement
it's fine. So
unless
we'll
it's a
go
specific, like barbarian class.
I think you can get opposite Lord Ash, can't he?
Yeah, it's like 6 here.
If you want, he can ready an action for if they get close.
Yeah, we'll do that.
So if someone gets
Action.
close to him, he can punch him. Like if one of the baddies does, he can hit him if you want. It means you won't get your multiple attacks, but you'll be able to hit him once if they come close to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about for now. 1,
It's either
2,
that or you can dash. If
6, 7, 8.
If you dash, you can get closer. So it would still be 6 squares movement extra. Because he's 30, not 40.
Yeah, that's fine.
He
It'll be
hasn't.
one fight. Well, then is it? I don't do much.
So it's up to you. Do you want to hold your action for when someone comes close? Or do you reckon he'd run straight in?
With not many guards behind the guy, I think we're just gonna be ready to go.
Okay.
Make it closer. Yeah.
Right.
Might have a little chat with Ash next to me. But, like, you know me. That's what I don't know.
He hasn't
I'm
met.
waiting.
He probably doesn't remember Lord Ash, but we move to top of the round. A little Taggo. No, Taggo's movement. 50. So that is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. That's already open. It's close to her. He will use... Step of the Wind gives you double movement, doesn't it? As a bonus action.
It's a choice of a dash or a disengage, I believe.
Thank you. Taggo will do just that because he has 50 movement as this little one. So that means he would have 100 movement. So that is 5, 10, 20, 30, 50, 60, 70, 80. And you've given him the skeleton key that just opens it up. He'll actually go in this cell. Little Taggo. Right. That is Taggo's turn. He has unlocked another one. Lady Saloche must be feeling a lot of things at the minute. Considering her big sister's there. Trev?
Sorry.
It's alright.
I was momentarily distracted. Right, sorry.
It's fine.
Righty. She is going to, first of all, stop targeting him. 5, 10. All right, there we go. Come on, catch up. There we go. Right.
Just kill guards, remember.
And she is going to shout over, Tharion! As she approaches 10, 15, 20, 25.
Tharion hugs her.
Yeah. Go on.
Ash told me that you were coming. He had one word from Tharion. I knew you'd come.
I've got no idea how she would react to any of that because it's your card. I've got no idea.
Kazada just says, "Nothing could have stopped me. I spoke to Tharion and made sure I was able to come here and hi." And they both embrace. Tharion doesn't cry, but Kazada, you can see tears streaking down her dark blue cheeks. Tharion then steadies herself and says, "Sister, we'll have our full reunion later. Right now, we have them to deal with." And she points to the guards that are slowly approaching.
And with that,
I am going to make Tharion do a little insight check on her sister. Okay. Probably not. I'm just going to say probably not high enough to tell anything that someone might be watching this intently. So I will leave it to you, Trev. On a 12, would she notice anything from you watching this?
No. Because Eldracus has got, he's just picked up the scrolls and stuff.
Okay.
So he's not paying like that much attention as to what's going on there right now at this second. Maybe next round when he turns and goes up and we'll see. Right. So while she is there, she's going to cast a spell. She's going to cast Evard's Black Tentacles.
Ooh.
So, at maximum range, which is 90 feet.
Would this get any of the prisoners?
No, it doesn't go around corners or anything.
Okay.
It doesn't say it goes through walls or anything like that. Otherwise, it would say it goes around corners like what Fireball does.
It's why I was hinting for someone not to use Fireball earlier. Hi, Jordie!
Yeah, Fireball would be bad in situations like that. So, yeah. We will get rid of that. And then we will do a square. What is it? Is it a 20-foot square? It's only 20 foot anyway. 20 foot right there. So that area, well, we'll put it on the... Come on! Move! There we go.
So
right, so that area there...
That would mean those prisoners can't get out, doesn't it?
For the minute, but they're probably safer being in there with all of these guards.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I will target these. For the duration, these tentacles turn the ground in the area into difficult terrain. When a creature enters the affected area for the first time or on a turn, starts its turn there, then they need to make the save. So nothing else happens at the minute, but that area then turns into the ground and up the walls and things like that are covered with these thick, like arm thickness black tentacles that just seep out of the cracks out of the shadows from the ceilings, and they whip around and they lash and wrap around the guards' legs that are in there at the minute, and they're pulsing and writhing.
So those two that are in there, will they have to do checks if they move?
If you start your turn, because the tentacles will do damage as well.
Yep. Cool.
So when it comes around to their turn, that's when it does stuff.
Right.
But that will be her for the moment. So we will.
Okay. That's her. So we move to
That.
Alandra. Very well. 5, 10, 25, 30. $35, $40, $60. No one's looking hurt at the minute. Nope. On that side, so that is Alandra's turn. She's just done a full dash action. Why isn't it letting me click on the combat tracker? There we go. Right, next.
Ben's go.
Yep, Aspen Moss's turn.
Cool.
Go ahead. So he heard Jimmy's shriek, and Jimmy saying that he thinks he's going to die. As Jimmy dramatically does. What will Aspen do?
Ben's going slow at the moment.
Let's have a look. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. His normal movement gets him just in front of Tharion, if you want me to move him there.
Yeah, if he can. Please, because man's slow.
So we get him there. If he takes a double movement, he can get closer. Let's have a look. 5, 10, 15, 20.
At least one round.
I did not spin him, Vicky. No. Right.
I didn't touch it, I swear. Right, okay. I'll put it back.
I think it has to be something to do with us both clicking on it, so I will.
Oh.
If he's taking the dash action, he can move to, I think it's just behind Alandra. Maybe 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just below Alandra is where he can move to if he uses his full movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to move him there, I'm not touching him.
Just there, yeah?
Yep. That's his full movement, so he's there ready for if anything comes through the door. Or to go through the door next time.
Awesome.
Next we have Tharion. It's you.
Okay. I heard Jimmy cry out. Not truly the most combative person out there. But I do see an Unseelie Guard that I will feel free to mock relentlessly.
How many can Tharion see?
I can see 3 of them from where I'm currently at. But I think it's just cantrips is more or less all I got for damage. So, bugger! I didn't even take vicious mockery. Okay, this is a problem.
Do you want me to retcon and say that you had vicious mockery because you had...
Absolutely not. He's not. It's not in his day job. So I guess.
I'm so sorry, but his sass, and he
That's
doesn't
fine.
even have vicious mockery.
I'll move 5, 10, 15,
Yeah,
20, 25, 30.
I know.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And from there, spells. Anytime Fantasy Grounds.
I know it's going really, really slow.
Yeah.
Where you needing to be?
Oh, that would be better.
No, that's as far as I could move, and I think.
I don't think you've got...
Yeah, I'll cast invisibility on myself as well.
Okay.
No, not on Duke Oran. God damn it. Fantasy Grounds is such a pain in the ass. Right.
Duke, you.
There we go.
Oran.
So that's 1 spell slot. That is Tharion.
Okay. Who have we got out of the cell? So it is... Cell doors open. We have Skull, Apple. Okay. We come to Lord Cedarwood.
Okay, so
I believe, unless I'm... he's got a very high intelligence, doesn't he?
reasonably
He
so.
does, but not good investigation. Because I put it in insight.
What do you want them to do?
I know. I was just saying that he does, but it's if you wanted to check the body, he'd need a very high score.
Right. No, he's watched Eldracus do it. There's
Okay.
nothing more to be gained for that.
Okay, so he would remember Lord Ash. His memories are starting to come back, and he's got his shillelagh. So it's up to you if you want to start getting people ready to attack or what you want to do with him.
What I know we didn't necessarily discuss this at the time, but what is the plan for getting these out? Are we just ferrying them out as we get them, or are we collecting them all and then all heading out together?
It was discussed that is more or less the sole plan, yes.
What, getting them all together and then all heading out at once?
No, not
Ferrying
all at
them
once necessarily. It'll be as we get people and secure a location, evacuate those sequentially. So if we can clear floor 1, empty floor 1, move on to floor 2. We're coming in from floor 3, ideally doing the same, and we'll meet together in floor 2.
Right, okay. In that case, then, he will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there.
That one's already open.
Yeah.
The person's already out.
That's fine. There is an unseelie guard that's in front of him. That I believe he's got. Does he have it? Yes, he's got produce flame, so he is going to attack the sealy guard. Actually, what's the
Are
range
you
on that?
guys just happy with me deleting off the warden now?
Yeah, help yourself.
Okay. He's off the tracker. There we go. Right, go
30
ahead.
feet. No, he's too far away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. No, too far away for that one. What about
If
that?
there's something that you want to try, you can always ask.
I know. It's
If he
it's
wanted
the limit. It's just the limitations of what spells and stuff that he has at the minute.
Okay.
Is what I'm working out. So give us just one moment.
bonus action.
No.
You can always go with the Steve Classic with him.
Which is?
Moonbeam. 120 feet.
True, but they're not.
It's a 5-foot
They're
radius.
not. Yeah, I know. Right, they're not a threat at the minute. So he's he's more than happy to let them bunch up a little further the closer they get. For the moment. So I'll tell you what he's going to do. He is going to hold his action to cast a produce flame at the first unseelie guard that comes within range.
Okay.
Which is there. Right, okay. That's what he's going to do. That's him.
That's him. Vicky. It's the big guy.
It is indeed.
It is.
Right. And he was changed to 40 movement, wasn't
Yeah. So that's 8 squares. Does he have enough? Let's have a look. Right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He can get to one of the... He can start if you want. Would you like me to move him to where he can go to?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yep.
Every time I try and move it, it freezes.
That's fine. So he can 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that's just 30 movement, so he'd still have more. He can attack those two. Go ahead and make his attacks. Did you say Barb 20 gets 3 attacks, guys?
No.
No, 2 attacks.
Barbarians only ever get 2. It's
No,
only
it's
fighters
fighters
that get more than
that
one
get
attack.
Barbarians cap at 2.
Apologise. However, if he's got oh yeah, it is 2 attacks. I apologise, Vicky. I wish he got 3. He deserves 3, but do you two choose what you want and go ahead. The Warhammer does have slightly potentially more because it's a D8 instead of a D6.
Okay. Which guards is it? The ones that I'm sort of
The
like in
two.
between two. So those
Yeah,
two.
those are the 2 he can attack. So you've got 2 attacks if you want to make one at one and one at the other, or just attack one. Hit. Drop your damage. Big guy. One down. Do your next one. He's just a beast. Oh no. Well, he's got 10 more movement. I'll move him to there for his 10 more movement so other people can get out. And he can still hit this one that he missed later. If they're still around. If. That's that one gone. Right. Prince Aster. Yep, if you want to do yours.
2 seconds. 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
He does have healing words as a bonus action as well, does Aster. If you want to heal anyone that's near you, like one of the people who's been damaged, you could potentially do Cure Wounds as an action, then Healing Word as a bonus action, if you wanted to. Is that right, guys? Or can he... Because that's 2 leveled spells. If one's an action and one's a bonus action, if it was Cure Wounds and Healing Word, could they do them both? No. Can't do them both at the same time. Sorry.
No.
I apologise.
So it's as far as leveled spells go.
It's only one per
cast
turn.
a level spell. No, if you can cast a leveled spell, whatever spell that you cast must be a cantrip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which he has.
So
message molding.
Yeah, but there's no bonus action cantrips as far as I know.
That's fine. Yeah, no.
There is one, and he's already cast it.
Really?
That's Shillelagh.
Yeah. Sorry. But yeah, no.
There we go, and that's one. That's it.
Maybe I don't know what I'm advice, but maybe just see if they're not like would it be better doing a mass cure wounds?
I would save your mass cure wounds for now because you might need that for later.
Yeah.
It's a bigger spell.
Cool. So do I do a small cure wounds or do I do healing word for him? Do you think which is best? Not for it. One's bonus action is so you know what the bonus action. Instantaneous, and then you got the healing cure wounds.
They're both level 1.
Yeah.
Cure wounds is a touch spell, so you have to be touching them.
Yeah.
Whereas healing word can be done at range.
Right. Well, next time is like I touch him around and ready to be on top of it and do touching. How does that work? Map.
So you would need to be right next to the person if you wanted to use Cure Wounds.
Yep.
Cure Wounds is 1d8 plus 3. Healing Word is less. It's 1d4 plus 3. There you go.
There you go. Yeah, that's kind of that's level 1 spot.
There you go. He is looking more healthy now. Thank you, Prince Aster.
So,
And
yeah, thank you.
If you wanted to, actually no, because you've used that. Anything else you want to do with him, or is that's your action? There's nothing really you can do as a bonus action. So, is that Aster or?
Aster done, yeah.
Okay.
For now.
Poa? Is Poa just dashing?
Poa No, I think Paul can actually do some stuff. He's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there.
Mhm.
Oh, there's only so much he can see. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the spells. Druid spells. What's this one? I've not looked at this spell before.
Which one is it?
Sunbeam.
Ah.
60 foot lines that would toast everyone in front of him, so that's not the call.
And also be far worse for a drow
However,
as well.
Moonbeam just comes from the sky. So that one's on the cards, and I can just relocate that.
Yes, it is a cylinder.
It is. So let's see, what's the range? 120 feet, which should be more than enough if I just quickly got him selected. Yes, I do. Target. Exactly 120. That's marvellous. So, literally, on Unseelie Card 25, I would like to put down a Moonbeam.
Go ahead.
I'm assuming because of the limitations, you just want me to draw the Moonbeam physically on the map.
Can
Because
do.
it does stay there.
Please draw your
Trev, how do I draw on the map?
You can right click anywhere, and
Yeah.
then go to drawing, and then enter drawing mode.
Enter drawing mode. That'll do it. Thank you.
Yes. When you've
So-
finished, you need to exit drawing mode in the same way.
He's going around it a couple of times.
It's not updating on my screen, you see.
Wait, it's that one.
It looks awful. Blech.
So it's right click. I can sort of see you blob, Jim.
Right, you know what? Let's draw a circle. Does that work? And then just click and drag, maybe. Oh, that'll do. Right. There we go. That's the one. That's the point. So, actually, because he's right next to a boy, won't they both take it? If I put it somewhat, but no, it has to be on a basic square. Right. So yeah. Now I will exit drawing mode. Oh, I haven't even entered it. Clear drawing. Cool. Right. So yes, back to being Prince Poor. Where's Prince Poor? There's Prince Poor. So he's targeted that boy.
Mhm.
Come on, you bugger. Moonbeam.
Beam.
So he is concentrating on it. Here comes the save. Fails the save. And becomes extra crispy.
Another one bites the dust. And they saw all this happening.
Yes. Yes, this is not a subtle spell. It's a
No, it's
big
not.
column of moonbeam that just literally vaporizes that poor guard.
Who had just been eating its food.
Yay, 3 days till retirement. But Prince Poor cares not.
And we will go to... I'm assuming Paul was done.
Yes, he does. It is an action to cast a Moonbeam, so he couldn't dash from that point onwards. The only thing he could do as a bonus action would be to wild shape, and that's such a faff on this, I don't even want to begin to get into it.
So, Jordie with Arena, she can get in front of the next square, in front of the next prison cell, if you're wanting to do that, and then unlock the door.
Yep.
Yep.
So,
So, get in front of that one here.
5, 6. Yeah, and then another door.
And then do me the sleight of hand check for her, because she doesn't have the skeleton key. Someone else
So this-
does.
Please slow. Okay. Skill. Good hand.
it give her? It doesn't give her her +5 as well. It's an extra +5 to sleight of hand because of the gloves.
Yeah.
So, right, next time you do the sleight of hand roll for her, if you click the +5 as well for it. So actually it would.
Oh, so next time I press that first, and then
Yeah,
just
and
for example,
then do the roll for her. So that cell door is open.
Cool.
And that is her turn.
The camera in there, but I can't see anybody.
No, he's a little further back, but he's going to be... Where is he in initiative? Have we already gone past him? No, I don't think we have. Okay, that's fine. Next.
On the map,
Farida!
there's 2 purple.
Sorry?
On the map, there's 2 purple lines. Was that far?
That's where Trev's cast his spell.
Ah,
Is in between
cool.
those. So if any of the guards go near there, they will get hurt. But they don't know that. They just see the things. Farida, it's your turn.
Hello.
Hello. What does Farida want to do? So I can... Let's have a look.
Can I get to that guard over there?
10, 15, 20... We have 5, 10, 20... 30. 30 will get you to... Give me a second. That'll get you there. She can see one of the guards from there, I believe, from a line of sight. The one that's diagonal from King Korgo. If you've got any spells that would reach. If not, you want to do a full dash action. We can get you into that room. Let's have a look how far away actually. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You just shy of the room.
Right. What's the distance then from there to there?
You could what, sorry?
I don't know. What is the distance? Is there anything that I
So
could use?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You would be 2 squares in front of Elandra if you did a dash action. Unless you've got a spell that could reach it from there. So if you did the spell, it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 squares away. If you wanted to do a spell on them. Because you have Vicious Mockery.
What's the distance on that though? 60 feet.
It's 50 feet away. You can hit it with Vicious Mockery, a bard's friend. Hi, Jim.
It's not even my turn. I'm catching strays.
That would be quite fun. What else have I got? Let's have a look.
So they're the one that you can see, guard 31. They are 50 feet away. So it'd need to be something that would be over 50 feet or over that would get you to them. Well, that you could hit them with. Do you have anything else that you can? Nope.
Pyrotechnics, which is 60.
There you go. You've got pyrotechnics if you want to use that. Or you could Dimension Door, Duke Aran into that room with yourself.
Damn it. Okay. How do I do that one?
So, what is the range on that one? It is 500 feet. So you can see in the garden there, can't you? It's up to you where you want to.
Oops, I didn't mean to press that button.
It's okay. If you wanted to teleport you two into there, because you're next to each other, because it dimension door, you can take someone with you, can't you, gentlemen? You teleport you.
Dimension door, absolutely, and 500 feet is a very, very long distance.
So it's up to you where you want to teleport you two in that room. You tell me where. Because you can see, because you have to be able to see into the room, I believe, as well.
No, not with dimension door. You don't.
You don't.
You can just go. I want to go 300 foot that way, or 250 foot that way. It doesn't make the slightest bit of difference.
Where do you want to teleport to, Farida?
I just go like into the middle of all those where those guards are, so I can pass them all.
So that means that Aran can start doing stuff. So you just want to be in the middle of the guards.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna put you somewhere. You tell me.
Kind of close by.
Do you want to be there or do you want to be elsewhere? You tell me if you want to be closer to anyone. With him.
No, that's fine.
That's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
So mark a 4th level. It is 4th level. Yep. Mark a 4th level spell slot off for you, please. There you go. You two are both in that room. Jim will be very grateful on his turn, on Duke Aran's turn for that one.
Yeah.
You did say that with a leveled spell that she can cast a cantrip. I believe. Let's have a look at your cantrips. You can use Vicious Mockery, which is a cantrip. Oh no, that's an action. Never mind. I thought it was a bonus action. You don't have any bonus actions you can use. I'm very sorry, Vicky. Right, so we move to the next person. Where is that cell door open? No, it's not. Right, we're up to Jarazobi. Jordie, if you're okay with it, once we get to the end of this round, we'll just stop, if that's okay. Because I know you need to stop.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, how many people got us to play now?
There's a few. If you need to just go, I can take over some characters for you. If you...
Cool, we'll do. I'll see sort of how we get to, and then I'll stop see.
Okay.
Cool, yeah. Thank you.
That's okay. Trev?
Right. Well, I can't do anything about there. So 5, 10, 15... Come on. 20. Come on. Come on. 30. I think that one is a bit too far away for us.
What's it with? Because hand crossbow can at disadvantage. Because I believe it's 120.
Correct.
So that's what they're operating on. And they've been trying to hit everyone with disadvantage and failed every single time.
Actually, this is
that one you should be able to hit.
A rogue. I'm controlling a rogue. I'm going to bonus action dash. 5, 10, 15, 20. Come on. You can do it. There we go. 25 to there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Cack! 30 to there. Right, now I'm not at disadvantage.
Go ahead.
Alright, I will. When it catches up, I need to take off the disadvantage. There we go. And correct sheet. That one. Missed.
It didn't even show that you missed, Trev. That didn't even appear on the side for
Give
me.
it time. It will.
Ah, there we go. Right, yeah, she missed.
There we go. So that's her.
That's her.
That's her.
Farida?
5. Come on.
Jim, just so you know, Jimmy's on deck next.
10, 15, 20,
That's
25, 30. Oh wow, this is doing some freaky stuff at the minute. Right,
I've noticed it wouldn't let me remove.
I might have
things.
a fix. I might have a fix for that, which we can try ready for next time.
It's been doing some
right.
very weird things. If you, it's up to you with some of these prisoners. I know what Jim said about getting them out. Some of them are very battle hardy that could probably help you. Some are a bit more meek and need to leave.
Yeah, that's fine. Right.
But
So
you'll work that out.
65 disadvantaged crossbow shot. Someone is going to hit that guy, and it's going to be Farida. Here it comes. Or not.
That's Farida. Sadly, she did try. He goes, phooey. And now Jimmy will have a look in that room and realised, oh no, there's more that's come through.
Just gingerly he peeks around the corner and goes, "Oh Lord, this is where Jimmy makes other things die." And I think, oh, you know what? Let's just have a quick check of a spell. Challenge rating equal to level. Okay. He's level 12. Just bear with me.
Currently in that room, I believe there's 10.
Yeah, that's not what I'm checking. This is this is where it gets a little bit silly.
Jimmy's going silly. Who would have guessed? He's just doing some maths.
Yeah. I don't know how you as a DM can do that, but he's just moved up to into here, and then he can turn himself using polymorph into a T-Rex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I think it's under NPCs.
So Jimmy's going to turn himself into a T-Rex. Okay.
Yes.
You know Jimmy as well as anyone. Describe what happens while I get the NPC.
I can't find it in the NPCs list on here. I don't think it has all of the stuff that's in this game. Somehow.
I found Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh, you found it? Marvellous. So, yeah, just put it on Jimmy's square. And he'll just... you ain't nothing but a T-Rex. Then just immediately, boom, becomes a fucking massive. And then the T-Rex, which cannot actually sing, starts trying to lyricize, chomping all the time.
Okay, that's just put a pin that says Tyrannosaurus Rex instead. Okay, I don't understand what's happened there. Trev, why has it got a pin? Right, let's try just adding one onto the combat. I want to just drop one. No. Right, I don't know how to delete it off either.
I can't even see it on the.
You're not the only one.
Okay.
Give me a second because I'm trying to work out what's happened. Yeah, they're not even. You know what? I'm going to do it the other way. This doesn't seem to be working that way. Right. That's what it was under. I'm guessing I need to do it this way.
Just had a thought. Do we have the module loaded for the monster manual?
I've got it. Don't worry. I'm
Oh,
working it
okay.
out for you. Give me a second. Now, will you let me drop? Identified. Add to combat tracker. Oh no, don't tell me it's adding all the guards again.
I'm sorry, do you want me to do something else? Would that just be easier?
No, it's just, it might be duplicating the guards again. If it does, I'll just have to delete them off.
If you're trying to give advice, Trev, no, you're not muted. Fuck.
Yeah, it's added more guards. Right, I'll have to get rid of them.
Okay, I'll just look up the stat line and I'll make a manual weapon on his sheet.
No, it's okay. Give me a second because I've already done the thing. Where's the encounter?
I mean, you should be able to just click and drag it onto the combat tracker, I would have thought.
That's what I thought, but it's not worked. Don't know why it's not working. Right, let's try this again. Click. Nope. Because there is some pins that are not working. Because can you see this pin that I've put in front of Jimmy?
No, I cannot see the pin.
That's not working.
Hi.
Hi.
Trev, we're having some issues getting T-Rex on a combat tracker and onto the field
think I've
from a
done
polymorph.
I think I've
You think
done
you've got it? Okay.
So I just need to work out where he's gone on the combat tracker. Can you see him?
If you have just put him on the combat tracker, he'll be invisible to us.
Ah. Well, yeah, that would explain why we couldn't see shit.
I've only just put him on there.
So you'll have to find him on the combat tracker. If you've added him, he probably, because the default setting is whenever you add something to the combat tracker, it automatically rolls initiative, so it could be anywhere.
Well, I tried
I'm
doing
just
it
going to
the
have
other
to trail
way
through
and
your big long list.
it didn't work. There we go.
What other way?
Item identified. You should be able to see him on the combat tracker.
He might be identified, but he's still got to be made visible on the combat tracker.
What number initiative is Jimmy?
I can see him. It's on 18. I can see the T-Rex on 18.
What number is
Jimmy's
Jimmy?
initiative is 14.
Moved him to 14 with Jimmy.
Lovely. Yep. And then I think we just click and drag the token over Jimmy. I think.
Right, there's another T-Rex as well.
What is it? Is it what's he done?
Wait, is there more than one?
I only see the one T-Rex on 14.
Right. So why is there a T-Rex? What circumstances
Polymorph.
led up to there being a T-Rex? Right.
Polymorph, my friend.
Polymorph.
Why is there more than one T-Rex?
I can only see the one that you've just set to 14.
Okay, I can see another, please. Right. Okay. Right,
Right. So just as far as there being another T-Rex on, right, just ignore it on the combat tracker for the minute, because you know which one that you're going to use. When you work your way through the combat, when you get to that other T-Rex that you're not using, you can just delete it. It's a non-issue thing. You can just ignore it. The one that you've got at the minute, right? If someone is polymorphing himself, the easiest way to do it is just to grab the T-Rex token off the combat tracker, drop it on the map, and then just leave who it is that's polymorphed on there as well. Right, so just don't bother taking them off the map. Just put the T-Rex on there, and just remember that T-Rex is that person, and that's it.
There you go.
Much simpler way to do it.
Absolutely perfect. Now, you'll need to do this because I don't have access to the T-Rex stat line, but Kogo's obviously got the ones at the bottom. There's one bite attack on the one closest and a tail attack against the one that's a little bit further. That's it.
So what? Sorry. Can't I give you access to it?
I think you can, I just don't know how.
Right, so grab the T-Rex that is oozing, off the combat tracker, grab a hold of it, right, and drop it on any one of the portraits across the top that Jim is controlling.
Okay.
So put it on Lord Tharion. Right, it should then, the NPC sheet should pop up for Jim, which he then can access the sheet. The only thing that he can't then do is move the token. You'll have to do that for
Jim, let me know if it pops up. Or if you can use it, can you click the eye next to it?
No, he'll have to wait for it to pop up on him.
Okay. I've just dropped it on Tharion. Has it popped up? No?
Nope.
Right, the other way to do it, the NPC list, that you got that you got the T-Rex from. If you right click on the T-Rex, right, and then make public, and then Jim can go into the NPCs himself and go and look for it.
So just share records.
Yeah, share record, that'll do. And then everybody, there we go. It's popped up for me.
There we got it. It's popped up for me now. Okay, so I'll just roll straight onto the tokens from here. T-Rex, melee, he's going to bite the one closest on Steely Guard 12. He misses with the bite, probably because he's singing at the same time, and swings his tail on the one that's further. Does hit him, and doesn't kill. But now we have a gargantuan T-Rex in the dining room.
Does he move?
He moves to get to that position. The T-Rex actually does have a further 20 foot of movement, but I think he's just so caught up in being a big stompy T-Rex, if I'm being completely honest. I think he's just having a whale of a time.
Okay.
But that's Jimmy.
Jordie, it's Prince Darnham. 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 Jordie, it's Prince
go and then I'll probably pop off after that.
That's okay.
So,
What we'll do is the rest of us will get to the end of this round and then we'll stop. If that's okay,
cool, yeah.
I'll take over your ones.
That's fine, great, thank you. So go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. I'm second in the arena. Just give him a second to touch up. Okay. And what him last time? She's gone. Darn him. Oh no, again, yeah, darn him. We are 1, 2, 3, 6-ish away from someone. There's not really much more I can do besides possibly using an accent surge, I think, which is lets him go a bit further.
Okay, a little bit further you can do.
Yeah, I was like, so yeah, I could use that one just moving forwards. That was another 6, isn't it?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So obviously behind the guard. Wait 2 seconds, just slow.
Is that him then?
Behind the guard, yeah.
Okay. Right,
So yeah, then he can do. No, he's all done. So I'll catch you all next week.
Okay.
Catch you next week, George.
See you next
See you later, guys. Hopefully, we get more people released. See you later. Bye.
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 Right, choose that out. Lock, it's you.
Okie dokie. Bye.
He can see this. Jimmy turns into a T-Rex.
I'm sure he finds that fascinating. Yeah.
Don't forget, Jimmy has a bardic gem as well.
Yeah, no, I think I'm holding on to it though.
And I'm just reminding you, and also I think, oh no, look, doesn't have one yet. Right, go ahead. He can see a few people in range. I believe Locke has Step of the Wind, doesn't he? So if he needed to use a key point to do double the distance, he can do that as a bonus action, and then he'd have his 2 hits as his action.
Okay. I could do that, I suppose.
Yep.
Everything's just going really slow. Hang on a minute.
It's okay. I'm not touching him.
Right. Give me a second. This bloody sheet won't open.
I've got him if you need any help. If you press the where he is, if you press the I, it'll bring up his character sheet.
Yeah, I've got it now. I've got
There
it.
you go.
Finally loaded. So his normal movement's 30, isn't it?
Yeah, and then if you want to double it, so 36 is 6 squares. If you want to do 12 squares, you can use a Step of the Wind, which is a key point. So I'd have to mark off the key point.
Okay, I'll do that first. So. With the Step of the Wind, then, do I just need to click where it says effect next to it?
No, you just move.
Just move. Okay. Well. in there for the minute. There's nobody really nearby, is there, to attack?
If he does his step in the wind, there would be more.
Yeah. Can I get him over here, next to where Taggo is?
Let's have a look. So if you do 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, look, that can't be right. 5, 10, 15 gets you to Elandra. 20, 25, 30. Where's the door? Ah, right. 5, 10, 15, 20. You'd be just in front of the door. If you use your step of the wind.
On which side? On
On
side, the side that I'm on now, but
yeah,
so not through the door.
not
just
through the
before
door,
the
no. So you'd be
Or
holding
here.
up the door. Yeah.
Could I attack this guy with something or not? Can I see through the door?
Yeah, you'd be able to see through the door, but
Has it got anything that would reach?
don't think he does. There shouldn't be any.
No, I don't think he's got anything, has he?
Trev, how do I remove
Yeah.
NPCs that aren't supposed to be there?
On what?
Say that they were randomly added by Fantasygrams when I tried
Like
to.
on the combat tracker?
Yeah.
Right click on them.
Mhm.
And then delete.
Thank
Or
you.
remove from combat tracker, whatever it is. I take it this is when you added the T-Rex?
Yeah, it added some that it shouldn't have done.
Right. Right, to singularly add something to the combat tracker, just for the future. When you've got the NPC sheet open, you can grab the eye in the top left corner, and you can drag it and just drop it into the combat tracker, and it'll just drop an instance of that NPC in there. Just one at a time.
Okay. Thank you.
No bother.
Is there anything else you want to do, Vicky? Or are you going to do his dash action? Or
I'll just leave it for now.
okay, so are you using a step of the wind to get closer, or
Well, that's what I've just done, haven't I? Step of the wind.
okay? So if you do just outside the door, that's where you can get to, unless he stops a bit short so people can get round him.
Just outside the door.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna let me put them through. there.
That one shouldn't be there. That's right. Okay. So technically it would be still on this side. So he'd be there.
Okay.
But that would be him. Next is Alto.
Alto is still fully invisible, so that'll be a 5. Oh, come on. Like this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Dash 5. Come on. 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30.
Okay.
I still have one more dash I can do, but I want to see what I can see here. Not a lot right now. So it's going to go... let's zoom, come on. Another 5, 10, 15, 20... 25, 30. So she ends there in this room, which looks like there's bones. There's bones on the ground.
Mm-hmm. She sees the dead body of Earl Stem Buttercup, perfectly preserved.
Damn, he was that bony?
No, it's not the bones. If she looks in the cage.
There's 2 cages, the one on the left and the one on the right.
Give me a second. I think I've. Sorry.
Also, it might be showing as invisible if there's meant to be a token there or something like that.
Yep. Give me a second.
I get the gist though. That's a full turn.
Yep. Now she can see the body.
Oh, there he is. Yep, he's sideways.
He's dead.
He's dead. Okay.
Yep.
Boo-hoo. Right, that's it. Turn done.
How horrible. She can probably, from there, can you give me a perception check with her?
Certainly can. Perception.
14. She can hear voices. She recognizes one as Vitorin.
Okay. So he's round that corner, eh? Interesting. Right, that is Alto. And it's back to me with Uran, I believe.
It is.
Yeah, okay. Let's have a look at where's your sheet. With everything I've been juggling. Not Jimmy, not Alto, not the T-Rex, but Uran.
Yeah. And thanks to the lovely Farida-Fay, he's in the right room.
He's up in it. He's fighter 8, barb 6. So still just 2 attacks. He does have Great Weapon Master, so if he kills something, he gets to do a bonus action attack.
So technically 3 hits?
If he kills something. So let's start. Go 5, 10 to here. Let's try and smack down this boy.
Okay. Please keep in mind of where the moonbeam is.
Very much so. That's already in my mind. Would a 28 hit that guard? I don't know why it just wasn't working, but...
Yes, it would, definitely.
Cool.
And you also critted.
Let's do targeting.
You critted, don't forget.
No, it crits on a 19. He didn't roll a 19.
I thought he did, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Just so you know, these guys, their armor class is 15.
Cool. So that's 10, 15, 20. He'll attempt a shove on that one into the moonbeam. So that's an opposed athletics. Which he is very beefy indeed, and has achieved a number that is loading.
25. Okay, and it's athletics.
Athletics or acrobatics, whichever one the guard would choose to use.
Okay, give me a second. Perception stealth. It only gives me perception stealth.
So that just means it's either a dex or a strength check if he doesn't have the skills.
Nah.
Doesn't make it, falls into the moonbeam. I will roll that shortly. And with the remaining of his movement, get to that guard. Come on.
Do you need me to zip you?
2, 3. That's it. It's fine. I don't need to target that anymore. I can target that. Oh, fancy guns is maddening sometimes. Yep, and this is with the bonus action attack.
Hits.
Oof. Almost, but doesn't quite kill. That is Duke Oran, but I do need to roll with Prince Poa, the Moonbeam, yeah. So Poa will...
Calm yourself. Jimmy.
Right, no, there we go. Right, there we go. That's done it. Save.
Failure.
Who fails. And he also becomes extra crispy.
Another one bites the dust.
Marvellous. That is the Duke's turn completed.
And what a turn it was.
Yeah, well worth the wait.
That was pretty impressive.
He couldn't have done it without Farida.
Don't know what you're talking about. Didn't see a thing.
It is Lady Farinoll's turn. Now, can she do anything from there? She'll move. How much? What's her? She's 30, so 5, 10, 15, 20. She can get to. I think she'll move to there then. Let's see, what can she do? So if I'm doing something at second level, it's just a right click, isn't it?
As you are holding the dice, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Or it just adds an extra dice, so you need to make sure that it does add just one, because some of them add two.
She has healed Lord Ash for 9. There's a second level. Cure wounds. And nope, she's got nothing else she can do. She's gonna stick to there. She's still locked in. He is not. Okay. 15, 20, 25, 30. What can a big beefy guy do? Actually, he can do that. So, he is going to go into a ridge and can't quite make the distance, but he can throw a hand axe. But he wouldn't have the hand axe on him. 4, 5, 10. So he's used double movement. He's gone in. If he doesn't do anything next turn, that means the rage drops, doesn't it?
If he hasn't been attacked.
Yeah.
If he doesn't attack now.
Yeah.
And isn't attacked in between now and his next turn, then his rage will drop.
Okay. That's fine. Because they all don't have their weapons. And next. That one's still in there. And still in hers. He is looking quite healthy now. What can he do? He's got one left. Now, if he's... Maybe he needs something. Oh, he can do a spell. Okay, speed is increased by 10 until the spell ends. And how many people is it at first level? A creature within a range. Right, so Longstride is only one person if it's cast at level 1. Okay. 15. He is going to give Arena Longstrider. And then 5, 10, 15 back. And that is his turn. That was his last spell slot. He doesn't have any... No, I have to remember none of them have any of the weapons. And he is now free to leave his cell. 5, 10, 15. What can he do? Big bulky guy. $20, $25. He'll move to there. 30, so that's him. Still not out, still not out. That is Princess Azalea. Right. Okay. So Azzy has a light crossbow. What is the range on a light crossbow? It's 80 feet, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. She's gonna hit with her light crossbow because that guy's in range. And miss. She's missed that one as well, Trev. Right.
Okay.
Lady Farina, it is you.
I'll be right back very quickly.
Okay.
Okay, so. Sorry, the computer's just going slow. So she has dash, right?
She can dash by all means, so that means she would only be able to do a bonus action if she's got anything that's bonus. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 40, 45. She can just get behind Tharion if she does dash. Or if she's got enough range, she can hit something, but she won't be able to see anything from there. Apart from her ex who's turned into
Yeah, there's no one anywhere near, is there?
Nope. They've all been taken
Well,
out.
I'm just going to move behind where Tharion is.
Yep. Right, I will leave you to do that for her, and then we'll go to the gods. When it loads. Okay, it's still left the pin.
I've moved her, but she's not really moved as much. It's kind of stuck in a place.
Where's she stuck? There. So I will. There you go. That's her 30 movement.
Just hanging out in the big.
Oh no, you've told her. Right, I'm moving away from her now. To where the first guard is. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is he in range? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Nope. So it's at disadvantage. Which these are so good at doing. Miss! next one. Nothing.
These elves are not very good at all, are they?
Nope.
God.
Trev, would you like to do the saving throw for
Yeah, because it's that time that's starting to move.
It
Yes,
is.
yes.
This one starts a
Righty.
turn there, so please
Yep.
get
Gotta
ready.
find the thingy. Where is it?
I thought you'd have it up ready.
There it is. That one.
Yep. Failure.
That is a failure. You take.
Drop your damage as it's whipped by tentacles.
That's very odd. 1 second. Right, okay. It's fine. It just has 2 of the exact same damage on for some reason. Right, there we go. And you are restrained. But it's dead. So, there we go.
It was his turn. And so he dies. Next one. Right. 5, 10, 15, 20. He gets just to the outside. 5, 10, 15, 20. Can just reach Trev. Normally. Oh no, it's Darnum. I apologise. And it misses anyway. The next one, seeing their friend just gorged by tentacles. 5, 10,
Have they actually hit anyone yet?
20.
I don't think they have,
they previously hit Azalea with the bow.
Oh, when she kind of fell asleep.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can go with this. You know what? Hit! Right, so I have to do... I know, I'm shocked too. Right, so first of all... damage. You did. Wounded, and the saving throw. Failure. So he failed, so he is unconscious. I know. So by 5 4 more. Save 13. Yeah, the Constitution saving throw is 13.
And he rolled a 12.
So he's not hit then. I thought.
No, I don't know the effect. I just thought it was if you failed the save by 5 or more, then you're unconscious.
Okay, give me a second.
Is that correct? You double check it. I don't know the ability, but I think that's what it is.
Target must succeed on a DC 13 Constitution saving throw or be poisoned for 1 hour. If the saving throw fails by 5 or more, okay, so just is poisoned for 1 hour. If they fail by 5 or more, the target is also unconscious while poisoned this way. The target wakes up if it takes damage. So he's poisoned, he's just not unconscious.
Yeah.
Okay. I will remove that effect from him then. Where is Darnum? It's Darnum, isn't it? Yeah. There he is. Effects. next? Okay. This one's the one that's weirdly upside down, so he's gonna be an idiot and go, when it lets me. Come on, Fantasy Grounds. 5, 10. Trev, please drop the saving throw.
Yeah. Fantasy Grounds is just taking its time. Is that? Yeah, there we go.
Nat 20 success. Haha.
Right. So he can move, but it is difficult terrain inside there.
He can't move any further than where he's got to.
Yeah.
So he will do his... Okay. No, I couldn't. So I'll do hand crossbow on... Who will he do the hand crossbow on? We'll do it on... Miss! Go to the next one, who... This guy sees a big fucking T-Rex. And...
A T-Rex that appears to be doing its best to sing rhythmically.
Yeah, he's a little freaked out, so he's gonna... I'm sure he can do that, can't he? Do one action, duration, concentration of 20 just 60. Nah. I'll hit his friend, so... I did not mean to kick short sword. There we go. 16, he hits the T-Rex. Wounded. And ready for the Constitution saving throw, Jimmy? He passes.
The irony is it was actually possible for a T-Rex to just go and go straight to sleep, which would have been hilarious, but that didn't happen.
Still might. I meant to do the hand crossbow. It keeps moving. Right, give me a second. Ooh, it was a critical hit.
And that one into a nat 20. Unbelievable.
That's pretty cool.
Failure. Night night, Jimmy.
Yep, that's exactly what happens. It's asleep. Oh wait, no, actually.
10,
Actually.
15, 20.
Actually.
25, 30.
I would very much like to use that bardic inspiration right about now.
Okay.
Of a D8.
I believe hers is higher than that. I believe hers is a D10.
Okay. D10. The 7 puts that to a 9 plus 4, 13. So it just meets the DC and is definitely not he's not unconscious or sickened.
Okay.
Whew.
I will be back for you. That was a miss. So I need to remove that from you, big boy. Where's your big boy? Wait. There he is. Perfect. There, I've removed it from him.
Much obliged.